Kate, this storm's heading our way, so worst of it tonight?
Yeah, the worst of it is coming later on tonight and really this afternoon into tonight. So the afternoon commute into the first part of the overnight, and then the flooding concerns will continue tomorrow. I just want to start off setting the stage why this is such a concern. Normal rainfall in Philadelphia since December 1st would be about 4 3/4 inches. We have gotten over 9 inches since December 1st. That's the second wettest ever recorded throughout that stretch. Back in 1979, we had 9.24 inches in that stretch from December 1st until today's date. This is near the normal precipitation if you add up December, January, and February, and we've already gotten there by the first week of January. So when you're talking about 9 inches of rain in the past month to 6 weeks or so, the ground is completely saturated. The streams and creeks are already running high. It's not going to take much to cause flooding to break out across the region. Now, there is a difference between urban flooding, small stream and river flooding, and flash flooding. What we're looking at here is a flood watch. We do not have a flash flood watch. It's a flood watch which kind of covers all of it, but mainly for the urban flooding, the small stream flooding, that poor drainage flooding. But there is also the risk of flash flooding, which is that dangerous flooding where the water rises so quickly, and sometimes folks driving through cannot respond quickly enough, and that's when you get these life-saving situations, these water rescues, and hopefully we will not have any of that tonight. But try to stay off the roads if you can, because all of this moisture is headed our way as the day goes on. So here's the timing. This will likely break out about 10 a.m. Relatively light rain to start. Could start as some snow or a mix in the Poconos, and then it's all rain, and it's all day long. So starting at 1 o'clock, we'll start to see these rainfall rates intensify. 4:30, right out ahead of the evening commute, it is pouring from the shore all the way up to the Poconos, and this is going to continue through the evening. That first band lifts to the north. You can see it stays very heavy north and west, maybe a little bit of a break to the south and east before the actual cold front catches up, and that comes through between about 8 and 11 o'clock. And you can see this line of storms rolling through with another round of intense downpours. So this is my concern for flash flooding, because you've already gotten an inch or two of rain in most spots, and now you're going to get a quick ½ inch to an inch with any thunderstorm. That could lead to the risk for water to just start rising very, very quickly before you can respond if you're out on the road. So between 8 and midnight is when I would really recommend staying home if you can. Tomorrow morning, the rain is over. There will be a few lingering showers, but we'll be talking about residual flooding, road closures, and detours, and it is cold and windy behind this storm as well. So how much rain are we talking? The heaviest amounts will likely be far north and west from the Lehigh Valley to the Poconos, where up to 4 inches could fall. Around the city, we're looking at 1.5 inches to about 3 inches north and west, and down the shore, it's more like 1 inch to 2 inches, but the winds will be strongest at the shore. You can't discount the winds with this. Gusts this evening over 40 miles an hour. Later tonight, we could have gusts over 50 miles an hour even in the city, over 60 miles an hour down the shore. So breaking this down by region, the Poconos and the Lehigh Valley will get the heaviest rain, 3 to 4 inches, with gusts 40 to 45 miles an hour. In the city and surrounding suburbs, 2 to 3 inches of rain with wind gusts 45 to 50 miles an hour. Down the shore, the rain is not quite as heavy, 1 to 2 inches, but gusts 50 to 60 plus. There could even be gusts to 65 miles per hour. Quick look at the Schuylkill River. Right now it's at 6.9 feet. By 1 o'clock tomorrow, it's forecast to be at 11.5 feet, and at that level, MLK Drive begins to flood. So that is something to consider. We may have some road closures tomorrow as these rivers crest, and that again is not until 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So even well beyond the end of the rain, even 12 hours after it ends, we're still dealing with lingering flooding impacts. Thursday is a beautiful day, but then another chance for rain Friday night into Saturday, followed by another system to watch Monday into Tuesday of next week.